Hey, check it out. So I just built this sun oven just to see how it will work out. And I just used some aluminum faced insulation and I put it together with aluminum duct tape. Stuck a piece of glass on top of it. And then I got the thermometer out of a grill. And I'm just above 250 degrees. I've had it out here for about a half hour now. I'm just above 250 degrees inside. And it's just insulation. So it's lightweight. And then a piece of glass. Glass is quite a bit bigger than the box. But this was just a little experiment that I did. My wife wanted to try it. I was going to put it, and its temperature's still climbing. Temperature's climbing pretty good. And it's only been about a half hour. And it's almost 275 degrees in there. Wow. I think this is going to work. We'll see how high it goes. Today, we're trying out the sun oven with food. Oh, it's steaming up. But my temperature, let's see if we can see it. It's like 275. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I'm reading like 275. And I'm getting quite a bit of steam in there. The cheese is melting. And I've had this in there about an hour now. And we put it in frozen. But also, down at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put it up, I elevated it, so it's not sitting, so the pan's not sitting flat on the bottom, but it's elevated a little bit, so that the air can go up under, so hopefully it'll cook evenly. I also built this for another pan. It's rather specific. There it is. It's specific for a certain pan. But I did that so that it sits like this. I have two of them. And the pan sits on top of it. And so that air can go around it. Hopefully helping it to cook more evenly. I can smell it. Oh, that's smelling good. But yeah. Sun oven. The first one. And my daughter, she didn't think this was going to work because it's made out of foam. She thought that it would just heat up and melt the foam and not work. But I have proven her wrong. Even being made out of foam, it's working. It was at 300 degrees when before we put the pizza in it. I had it sitting out here just warming up. And it was at 300 degrees. But now with the ice cold pizza, the frozen pizza in there, it's come down. It was a little bit lower than that, but it's coming back up now. So I'm thinking it'll probably be done around the time that the temperature is at an even back to 300 degrees. Because then the temperature of the pizza should be at 300 and the box at 300 also. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I never done this before. It's my first time. Whoa, look at that. It's actually browning. It's been about, what, 3 hours? It's browning. It's browning real nice on the edges. This edge over here that's not getting the sun isn't so brown. But that far side is nice and brown. And it's at 275 degrees still. Wow. This is really working. It's working well. So I guess my wife is going to come out here and take a look at it and see what she thinks. But I see my tape is kind of coming loose a little bit. It's cooking the tape off. So it's working, but at the same time, not every aspect of it is. Those mushrooms actually look a little burnt. Amazing. Wow, cool. This is the first time using the sun oven. Oh, I can't use the flash. My battery's low. But it looks pretty good, huh? It cooked up pretty good. Mushrooms look a little bit burnt, but overall looks pretty good. And that was probably, we left it out there for probably about 5 hours cooking. It looks like it did a little bit of damage to the oven, but it held up pretty good. I put duct tape on the outside of it, and it looks like it pulled in a little bit over there on that corner. And if you look carefully right down here, it actually burnt the tape a little bit. The tape is separating in quite a few spots, curling, separating. And I think that's partly because when I put it together, I was just doing kind of a temporary deal. And so I didn't pay attention and wipe down all the dust everywhere. And I think that's partly why the tape is pulling away, because this is tape that we use for heat ducts in your house. And it really shouldn't pull away like that with heat. But then again, I don't think the heat ducts see 275, 300 degrees either. So we'll make some changes, we'll make some repairs, and we'll do it again.